Hello everyone, I'm Minghan Li. I'm going to show you our product's executive summary. And our product is a expiration check application. And there are six small parts in my part. The first part is market gap. Consumers are accustomed to buying products that expire before purchase. All the products have their expiration dates in recent weeks and days. And the second part is about application function. And our product's application function remain consumers by phone before the consumer product is to expire and eliminate the unnecessary food waste. And the third part is application process. User of the app will have the privilege to identify the products that are about to expire by using a smartphone to scan the product's barcode. Then the phone's calendar will review an automatic link that says a reminder on the product's expiration date. And the next part is target market. And our target population is between 18 and to 15 years old who are addicted to work schedules. The cultural view of consumption is deeply rooted and needs to be satisfied by science because application volume is not the basic demand of consumers. Instead, products enable consumers to better manage and use the products they buy. And both internal and external incentives affect consumers' buying behavior, which affects how often they use the app. And the next part is talk about the application operation. Uh, advertise, Advertising will be centered on the word of mouth concept, and subscription options will change with the intervals of 3 months, 6 months, and 1 year. The proportional strategy will involve a 2 week trial period, which will be issued with a minimum fee and a 13% discount. And let's move on the last part. The last part is talk about application distribution. The first point is to customers using the business to customers concept through online purchase. And another point is to business using the business to business concept through the Google Play and App Store. Okay, my part is over and thank you for listening. And let's move on our products opportunities.
Hi, my name is Joseph Win, and I'm going to talk about the opportunity of our product, which is Product Expert Check application. Before I talk about the opportunity, there is an issue, which is a food wastage. There's a 5 million tons of food waste per year, which is what around $20 billion. And if I narrow it down, the average household food wage per year is equal to their monthly income, which is $1,000. There are main causes, and they are throwing food by mistake or forget to use it before the use date and put in the fridge for a long time and it's go expire. Our product can be a solution to prevent the food from wastage, but how? Our application can remind the user through electronic devices. There's a pros and cons of using our application. Pro is that people use electronic device almost all the time in their hand so that we can remind them. And another thing is that repeat remind setting, which allow people to remind many times a day. There is only con, uh, which is only if the person is neglect to check the product or only if the person is easy to forget. There are also other factors that cause food wastage. Major food wasters are around age 18 to 24, who are worker and students. They are busy with their works and studies so that they don't have time to check their product and it can go expire. Another thing is that family with many children who are busy with their children and they forgot what they bought and put in the fridge and it can go expire too. Our product is not only for household use, but also for the uh, food industry, such as restaurant and store, because they also need to sell the product clean and fresh. Now I'm going to talk about the features of our product, which is product expert check application. The application have a barcode scanning. So once you buy the product from the store, you need to check the barcode of the product on the application and it will automatically link to the calendar of the device and it will remind you 2 times a day, which is a default setting, but you can change it up to 12 times. Another thing is there is also a scan history, which will allow you to track which product did you buy last week and which product lasts how long so that you can manage your food and prevent from wastage. So this is the end of my presentation and thank you for your attention.
For the part of market analysis, let's talk about the market profile. As a startup company, the customer segment are mainly classified into lifestyle and age. For the lifestyle customer segment, firstly, people who have high requirements for the healthy. For example, people tend to buy fruits, vegetables, and dairy products. This kind of food is perishable and needs more reminders. Secondly, the busy consumer group, for example, housewives, for them reminding the expiration date of food is challenging. Thirdly, the life of people is more economical and focused on environmental protection. For the age segment, according to the demographic survey, people need food reminds the age 80 to 35 accounting for 48% of the population. Besides, consumer age between 36 and 50 need reminds account for 36%. So our target consumer group is age 80 to 50, focusing on healthy and in busy life. In terms of market size and trends, from the chart, nearly 80% of consumers want the food reminders, and reminding people of the expiration date of food benefits saving the cost of living. For example, American lost $165 million worth of food each year. Also, food reminders could help people to reduce the use of resources critical to food production, such as water and energy. With the analysis of existing food reminders apps, the market structure of these apps is monopolistic competition structure. From this graphic, the significant competitors is the lowest. This application is more intelligent and can suggest a shopping list for customers. And the annual fee is only $6, but the app is not easy to operate. The direct competitor is Kozo. This software has more functions. In addition to providing for the expiration reminders, it also provides reminders of drug. It can link to Apple Watch and have two-model subscription. However, this app will often locked out. The indirect competitor is Wine West. This is a social platform that attracts consumers. It not only providing food waste but also save up to 18% of food budget. It is free to join and use, but it needs to stress management and monitoring.
Hello everyone, I'm Xuebai. I will show you guys our implementation plan. Firstly, I will talk marketing strategy. Our target customers are the housewives and the people who are busy with their work and study cannot pay attention to their food. As customers, they prefer our application is simple and powerful, so our application meet the demand of some people who are not familiar with the electronic product. We use a family account to help them. They just need to send some pictures to their family members or friends. They can manage the account online. Our company use differentiation strategy because it is the most suitable for our application. The application's function is union, simple, and critical. If we can build customers' loyalty, we can be successful. In other words, if the customers are used to it, it's hard for them to live without it. The operation plan is firstly find some investors and recruit key staffs. Secondly, verify application and determine the market size by PPC ads on Google and Facebook. Thirdly, determine produce, set up database and debug the program. Finally, use some social media to advise our product. The application will be sold directly out to customers by just purchasing online. In addition, the application will be sold to Google Pay for Android users and App Store for iOS users. The revenue model is dominated by transaction revenue model and the subscription revenue model, supplemented by the affiliate revenue model. Before we do some financial analysis, we must use some important assumptions, like the downloads of new applications on the App Store will increase, and the tax of corporation is about 30%, and the current internet rate is about 3%. The CPI of the app is about 0.86 US dollar. As can be seen in the picture, the average cost to develop an app is about 28,000 US dollar. And if we use about 5% of our profit to advise, and the salary of one employee is about 6,700 US dollar. The company needs about 92481 US dollar monthly to achieve balance of payment. Well, let's welcome my team member to next part.
Hello everyone, I'm Shirley. Now I will introduce the last part of our presentation, the company and our team. Our company, the organizational structure is composed of 5 departments, which are management, technology, finance, marketing, and the consulting departments. Now the scale of the company is small, so 5 departments need to cooperate with each other. And with the changes in the current competitive market, we will try to change the organizational structure at any time to ensure the company with a high degree of of adaptability. And when the company expands, the main responsibilities of each department will remain the same, but the department will have sufficient autonomy. Now move on to our team. As I said, our company has 5 departments and 1 person responsible for 1 department. Kelvin is our founder and CEO of the Health Daily, and the reason he founded Health Daily is to draw inspiration from life, and he has studied management at school, so he has a foundation of a management team, and he's very responsible and confident to lead our team to develop better. And Qianqian is the company's financial manager and has control over the company's financial power and mainly responsible for company financial and tax affairs. And Min Hanli is a technician of the company and mainly responsible for the operation of the application, and his solid foundation ensures the normal operation of the application and solves the difficulties in the travel operation process and provides customers with a perfect experience. My main job is responsible for marketing. The main task is to promote the application, and the company has developed a good application promotion plan and provides customers with a free trial plan, and so that customers can get effective opinions on products from Express. And Xueban is a member of the company's advisory committee and mainly responsible for connecting with food manufacturers and supermarket management personnel to obtain products information so that scientific and technical person can enter food information. That's the end of our presentation. Thanks for your listening.